Hello and welcome back to the Coast Chronicles. Today we're going to be doing a 2025 theme park review and also a little recap. Now in this video we're going to be looking at all the great things that theme parks have done this year, some of the not great things, be covering all the theme parks that I have visited this year. Now if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment for more. So starting off with Legoland Windsor, they haven't added anything new this year. Of course they did have Minifigure Speedway last year, and that was a great addition. But yeah, they've had like the Battle of the Bands. They had their festival during the summer, and I thought that was a very good event. I didn't go to the Halloween event this year, neither Christmas, but apparently the Christmas event was not good as previous years. Yes, not really too much to say for Legoland, but they're still doing their usual stuff. And yeah, when I went in May for their music festival event, it was looking really good. So now moving on to Chessington, I've got a few things to say about Chessington really. Chessington have done really well this year, and they're really trying to have the park open all year round. For Christmas this year they've had Mountain Mayhem, which they had last year, but they've also had a brand new, never done before, Dragon's Fury open. For Christmas they were going to have Vampire, but of course that's been having lots of issues recently. And in 2026 in February, Rattlesnake will be open, so that'll be really exciting to see. And of course next year they have got Paw Patrol, and the year after that they have got the Minecraft area. But yeah, they're constantly investing, and I'm really happy with that park. They did a great Halloween event, and that walk through Stonewatchers, I think it was called. It was really good, and it was actually quite scary for the kids. I thought it's almost at that level of like Crows and Fright Night. It's like, it was really good for Chessington. I was really surprised about that. And they did good for like National Roller Coaster Day, where they got all like a bunch of ride parts out that you could buy, and they put like lots of plans in. They've done lots of behind the scene tours, and yeah, it's just been an absolutely great year for Chessington. I'm really happy with it. Now we're on Paulson's Park now. Like, Paulson's Park is absolutely incredible. Like, a family owned park, like the theming, and it just knocks Merlin down so much. Like, their theming, and like, because it's a family park, it's so incredible, because they got Valgard next year. I'm so excited to ride Drakon, and of course they're retheming Raven. They got a Wild Swing, so excited for that. Of course this year they have opened Ghostly Manor. It's a really great dark ride, good for the kids, very interactive, got a lot. You haven't got as many screens, like you've got lots of physical props too, and it's like really enjoyed for the whole family, and so well themed. There's so much like detail in there. And I went for the Halloween event this year, and that was really good. Like, they've got a few shows going on, and those talking vegetables at the front. I went during summer, and yeah, it's just brilliant. I got my last ride on Cobra, last ride on Magma, and it was really good. Yeah, so Paulson's is just one of the best parks in the UK. I am just going to quickly mention about Disneyland Paris, because I did visit there around Easter time, and it was really good. They did their music festival event. I went for the first day of that, and like the soft opening day of that. And it was really good. They had lots of different characters out. They're all dressed up, and they had music spread across the park. It felt like a proper music festival. And the theme on Disney is absolutely incredible. Of course, they got their Frozen Land next year, which is really exciting. Yeah, just it's classic Disney. Then, of course, we do have Alton Towers. Now, Alton Towers have opened Toxicator for this year, and honestly, I think it is my favourite flat ride. It's so good, and the fact they've like changed cycles too. I feel like the merch is very good for that. And like that area, Forbidden Valley, is so well themed. And of course they've got their Bluey coaster coming next year. So excited. Well, I'm not excited for that, but I am. A credit to credit at the end of the day. But Forbidden Valley, the whole area is just so well themed. We had a few like more updates on Project Horizon recently, so that could be coming. Their Christmas event looks very good because, like, they've had the Curse Up Manor open and Hex, and they've had Gorsey BBs and Mutiny Bay. Scarefest looked really good this year because they had new Dark Hollow and Edge of the Forest. They looked really good. So they have added new scare mazes. Just Towers is brilliant. Like, it's such a big park, and there's something magical about it every time I go. That is just absolutely insane. And Towers is gone for another year. And finally, my favourite park, Thorpe Park. What a year it has been. At the start of the year, you had so much new merch coming. They've done really well on the merch this year. And to get back on the Hyperion, I still can't believe that's in the UK. Got so many rides on it this year. The only thing that hasn't been great with it is they've only had one event, which was Fright Nights. But how well Fright Nights has done this year, I'm really happy with it. That you had the new Scare Zone Purgatory Town, and I thought that was great for the kids because they haven't really had that, where you'd have characters roaming around, like, interacting. I thought that must be quite tough for them, but they've done an absolute incredible job. You've had trailers, you've had survival games, you've had Stitches, and of course Deadbeat, and you have my favourite Scare Zone, the Crows. Oh, the Crows were so good this year. Yeah, you've had Swarm. Stealth has had a little bit of trouble this year, but once it got going, it was running great. And at Fright Nights, it had an incredible smoke effect. Now, in terms of entertainment, they haven't had entertainment apart from Fright Nights, where the shows were actually really good. Like, the dances of, like, Creature Campus was the best I've ever seen. So I'm really, like, proud of that. I'm, like, so happy that Thorpe Park is the way it is, and I can't wait to go back next season, and I'll be going many more times next season. So yeah, and that's another year in theme parks. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and comment for more. See ya.